Welcome back. As we complete our PayPal um, processes and tutorials, this will be the last PayPal invoice in the series. I just want to kind of go over these summaries and some things that you can do within your PayPal business or PayPal business page or account. All right, so the first one summary is what we've already talked about. That gives you just kind of like the overall what's going on in your PayPal bank account type thing. The money, when you click on money, it is going to tell you how much you have available and if you have any on hold. So as I explained, there are certain consultants, newer consultants, new people to the PayPal that they may put some of your payments on hold, and this is where you're going to find that, okay? And if you have any questions, if they do put it on hold, you'll want to talk directly to PayPal. They're going to be able to tell you the quickest way to get that off hold, okay? So down here, again, same thing that is saying up here. Over here, it gives you the banks, the bank information. You'll want to link, and here it'll say, yours won't say anything here. It'll say link a new bank. You click on link a new bank, and you can then find your bank. If your bank is not here, just click don't see your bank and follow the prompts associated with it. But you're basically, and again, I'm not going to get into detail in banking situations. So you'll enter your routing number and your checking number so that it all can be passed back and forth. You can also link a new debit or credit card here. So again, it's kind of like as another funding source in the event that this amount goes down to zero. You have merchant fees, so let's click on that and see what that one is, because this may be the answer of what we're talking about. Okay, so here it is. There it is. There's your pay, your regular pay. Now, if you use PayPal here, this is what you pay per swipe. So I was explaining to you on an earlier video here in PayPal is that if you actually were swiping somebody's card, you have the cheapest rate there. You only pay 2.7%, less than 3%, for each swiped card when you use the PayPal here portion of your tool right there, okay? If you key it in because you don't have the card or the card's not working to swipe, then you're paid 15 cents per transaction and 3.5%. So again, a $10 bill, a $10 invoice would be 35 cents here plus 15. In my opinion, it's 50 cents on every $10. To me, it's still very good. So there you go. These give you all your payments. So these are where you're getting, if you're using eBay and things like that, but just, now that we're on the eBay subject, do never, ever, 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 ever sell your paparazzi on eBay. So invoicing right here, invoicing is 2.9%, still less than 3%, and then plus 30 cents. So I was thinking originally it was 10 cents. But it's 30 cents. So again, on a $10 transaction, we're rounding this up to 30 cents. 30 cents, 60 cents, you're still making $9.40. So in my opinion, I think it's still wonderful, okay? So that's what the merchant fees portion of this is. Let's go back, trying to do this one as quickly as possible. Payment preferences. So this is like if you were purchasing something and using PayPal, whether it's outside or whatever, this is telling that it's like your default. When you go to pay something via PayPal, do you want to use this as your preferred payment or this one or anything else that you have, okay? When you get it set up and you figure out which one you want, you just hit confirm and away you go. Send or request money. This is, oh my gosh, my mom just called and she don't have no gas money. I got to send her some money. If they have an email address and a PayPal account that is linked to a bank account or whatever, you can send or request money from anybody in the world, okay? And you just click there. You're going to put, I'll show you really quick, send or request money. You can then put in their email address. You choose whether you want to resend or request. You would put in their email address. If it's people that you send to regularly or your most recent transactions, then they're going to show up right here. So let's say I want to send myself, and I just put in that person's email address. And I put in, I want to send her $5. So I put that in there. This very often will revert to, I'm going to hit change, paying for an item or service. Keep in mind, anytime you send money or somebody sends money to you and they click paying for an item or a service, you, the service provider or the item provider, will be charged those fees that we just talked about in the page before. If you're just simply want to send your friend $5 and you don't want them to have to pay a fee because you told them that you're sending a gift, you're paying for a gift or service, make sure you change this to sending to a friend and she will receive the entire $5. Otherwise, she's going to get charged the 2.9% and all the other crazy fees. Okay? If, however, you are, let's say you buy pieces from a paparazzi consultant and she has requested money from you, you want this to say sending or paying for a item or because an item or a service, because if this person should not send those items, sending to a item, purchasing items or services can get you is it retribution, where you can actually reach out to PayPal and say, yeah, I paid for an item or service and I never received it, and you can let that person know. Okay, then you're going to click to continue once you figure out how much you want to send that person, and then it's going to be like, okay, do you want to pay? Okay, again, this is my default, so it's chosen, and then I click next, and it'll say what my fee is. Then at the very end, it'll say, you can add a little note. It'll say you're sending using your PayPal balance, taking $5 out of your PayPal balance. You can change your method here. This is the fee. If it was, again, an item or a service, there would be a fee here, at least for somebody. Okay? And it tells me how much money is coming out of my account, and then you click send payment now, and ta-da, it's gone, and it's now in her account. Okay? So that's send and request money, and that's all those things that you can do under the money. This also gives you information of what you have for your PayPal debit once you get your debit business card. Right now, my daily spending, I could go and use my debit card as a credit card, as a MasterCard, and spend a total of $3,000 in one day without it saying, well, you spent too much. I can also go to an ATM machine using a PIN number that they provide you with your PayPal card and take out up to $400 per day. Okay? Your activity shows you everything. These are every transactions that you've made through your PayPal account. Okay? Customer invoices paid, bills sent, paparazzi payments, any other additional payments. Again, that cash back. Here I just earned $15 cash back. Okay? If you're looking for specific items, you can search it just like a bank account. Okay? You just want, what do you want? You could just say, I just want to see the ones that talk about money being withdrawn. Okay? So there, I took money and I sent it over to my bank account. There's those payments. Okay? Whatever you want to do, that's what you're going to find in activity. Your reports are amazing. Okay? Keep in mind, you are a new consultant. You are about to see some numbers here that you're like, wow. This too can happen for you, but I want you to know that these results are not always typical of the starting consultant. So when you click on reports, it's going to show you where you are within the past 30 days right there. Okay? The past 30 days is always the default. It will show you, if you have $1 here, it's going to say it's up 1,000% or some crazy thing from last year. It will tell you, and I don't know, I just did some crazy thing and moved stuff, and I don't know what I did there, but whatever. So it's going to give you what your sales are, and this says, gosh, why did it move? Let me refresh. Let me refresh this. Okay, hopefully it'll be right, and I promise I won't move it. I don't know how. So it's got a sales tab that tells you that this is how much that in the last 30 days, and it doesn't mean just this month, it's exactly 30 days from this date that we're looking at it, okay? So and if you run your question over your cursor over the question mark, you're going to see sales is money received, including your fees from all transition. It does not reflect any refunds. So this is if somebody pays me that $10, it's the $10. It's not the $10 less the 60 cents that we were just talking about. That is the full $10, okay? It tells me what I'm doing if my numbers are up or if they're down from a year ago, this same exact 30 days on the calendar. Down here is a little chart that shows you this is all payment methods. This is all payment methods last year. So you can see where my peaks are. Ooh, February 23rd, I had 649. You know, down here, this little guy was only 106 on February 24th last year. You see what I'm saying? These are great reports in that you can see where you are and how things are growing or hopefully not, heaven forbid, declining. Then you can click on this tab and this again shows how many transactions you have in each day. This gives you a total transactions for the past 30 days. This one is your average order value of all payment methods. So looking at every one of those invoices you've sent, this is what my average customer is spending with me every out of these 88 invoices. Probably this divided by this is going to be this. So again, you can see where those leaps are, you know, where things are looking really good. Okay, so this gives you a general overview, but you can also go the past, let's go the back past, yeah, 60 days, you know, and again, it's from this date, 60 days back. So if you want calendar view, there's the past 90 days. Like if I want to know what did I do in all of 2019 or 2019, there it is. I was talking about a 1099 on one of these earlier videos. That is what PayPal sent me my 1099 for, was that amount. Okay. So, but let's say I really wanted to be serious. Come on, tell me what I've sold from, and I got to go to the right date here. I got to get to March of 2020. And I want to know what I've sold from March 1st, 2020 through March 18th. Oh no, that's probably, oh yeah, okay. Then it's going to keep popping back up like that. Then once you're sure your dates are in here right, just hit the submit and then it will change it. So right now, this is where I'm at. Now for those dates, March 18th or March 1st through March 18th, or yeah, 18th, first of the month till this day in 2019, I had 43. This year I had 43, but that is actually down from this time. It's down 17% from a year ago. Okay. My average order though, in those period of times is up 21. And this is, it's saying minus 0% from about a year ago. Okay. So it's probably close, but it's taking me less transactions, right? Because last year I had more transactions. So it's taken me less transactions to reach this amount. So there's a lot of insight that you can get about your business and your sales through these reports, okay? And there's other reports over here, and I do suggest you check it all out, right? Check it all out. You just look through it and see, you can't hurt it, right? And if you get stuck, call Paparazzi. They'll be able to help you. If it's a simple question, I might be able to. All right. So then we get to the tools again, the business setup. We talked a little bit briefly about this. I don't know what it is. Okay. This is just setting up PayPal, you know, payments. This is, you know, things that you might want to do. PayPal here gives you more information. What is what customers see on your receipts? So this is if you had like a cash register or whatnot that you were using at where it would print out your this information, right? This is what it's going to look like on your little, like if you had a merchant little swipey do machine with a printer on it, that's what this is all about, okay? And then Invoicing, we've already done. We are, oh, I got to show you invoice. I got to do one more. I got to show you how to ship a package. My bad. Okay. So the resolution center is where you're going to go. If you have any outstanding, people maybe thought you scammed them or anything like that, any questionable things, or if you have any that you reported somebody from, that's where you're going to find in the resolution center. And then we've already done the all tools. Okay. So I will do one more. I'm really sorry I did this one first. I should have done the shipping. I totally forgot. So I'm going to show you how to ship through PayPal, and the next, so for the next video, I'll do shipping through PayPal. And again, you can still use shipping through PayPal through Square or through, or not through Square, but like anything that you invoice Square or PayPal, you can still use PayPal to ship. Okay. So this one was a little bit longer because we showed a bunch of things, but hopefully the next one will be the last one.